Now we get the true big dog. Quel'Ron House is going to join us here post-game. He is our Saluki player of the game. As old Q up here. Q, congratulations, man. First game in here, 29 points. Not a bad way to start for you. But just as Coach kind of mentioned it, how did you see the game really play out? Because initially you guys came out, threw a really good punch, but then Austin Peay really controlled kind of the center of the game. What did you feel was the difference in getting it back within your guys' control, Q?
Just being more aggressive, just crashing the rebound, being on the glass, playing defense, just controlling the drives that they was making, and just staying together in the hard times.
Quel'Ron, as you sit here a few minutes after this scrimmage, what did you like? Like, you just mentioned some things that affect the game, but you're a ball player, man. What did you like about tonight?
It was a few subs that was made, and our team was just arguing with each other or just talking to each other. And once we just kept talking to each other, we just all had one mind and one head just to win the game, and we all came together when adversity hits.
What hit you as the game was going along? One thing that's kind of stuck in your mind, man, we get to that practice court, this is one thing that we have to change and get better with.
Talking to each other and rebounding and just matching the physicality. They, like we said, we punched them first, and they came back and they kind of hit us, and we kind of was like, oh. But then we had matched it in the second half, but we need to do that from the start.
Q, what do you really pride yourself on? I've heard a lot of coaches talk about the difference of being born athletic and earning skill. Skill's not necessarily something you're quote-unquote born with. You got to work at it each and every day. What do you work on each and every day that you believe really shows up, not just in terms of point production, but what you value each and every day in your work regimen to get yourself to this point?
Fouls drawn, free throws most importantly, just getting downhill, making an open pass.
You talk about fouls drawn. What is the art of that? Because, man, I mean, from practice, you get dudes all over the place here in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, nine fouls drawn. I mean, that may be one of the most underrated stats in basketball. What are the ways that you've learned to really make that a key focus for you?
When it's an aggressive defender, like when they have their hands up, I'll just go right through them. I'll go right through them, and they have to call a foul. Like, you can't just push me. I'll put your hand on my body.
Quel'Ron, kind of from a basketball intelligence standpoint, evaluate yourself when you got your we mentioned when you picked up your third foul. I thought it was a really good foul because you had two, you had plenty of time left, but you didn't need to give up a basket at that point. And am I right or wrong that I thought you were fine with getting that foul?
The third one?
Yes.
I was fine with getting the third foul.
Yeah, because I was great with it. We talked about it on the air. But let's go to the fourth one. Yeah. What would you have done if you could replay it? Were you stuck, or would you have liked to have done something different?
I was kind of stuck. I was kind of stuck in the moment. The ball had went up in the air, and I was trying to force my defender out because I usually lean on him, but it was a foul's a foul.
Yeah.
Q, there's many guys that we can talk to. I mean, a lot of teammates get into this game tonight. I believe 11 ended up playing in the game. Rollins Aligbe, 16 points, 8 rebounds. You were not with him last year, but in your time together with Rollins, what has been most impressive to you of what you have seen just in your time with him and how it showed here tonight?
He's a dog. He's very competitive, and he just goes for it. He plays hard. You're just not going to punk him out. Like he's an aggressor.
Talk about the aggressor. And Mayo early in that second half, for sure, there were some key rebounds, those extra possessions. Mm-hmm. What did you think was the ultimate difference that got the game flipped?
Like we said, Mayo, one of our seniors, he got back in the game. He was kind of stuck in his head. I kept talking to him, telling him to come on, let's play. But he picked it up. We needed big rebounds. He got big putbacks, so we needed everything from him. And big communication as well.
We talk so much at practice. We see each other throughout the week.
Yeah.
Can you even describe how essential this night was? Like, fans, and look, practice is important. Mm-hmm. You guys are going to have essential practice here before you see Lindenwood on the 29th. But the differences of you guys going up against each other almost every day since June to having this opportunity tonight, how beneficial will these 40 minutes be?
First game, it was very beneficial. We had a lot of film, a lot of things to work on. Just to get our motion, our defense, most importantly rebounding. So we have a lot of things to look back on and just adjust.
I'm telling you, Tate Mario's going to have to hold up his end of the household now. I mean, he's got to play tomorrow, and his partner, his roommate just had 29 points tonight. So
I'm gonna talk to him.
you know, you're gonna have to tell Tay, hey, there's got to be a big play in that game tomorrow.
I still want one-on-one.
Yes, no question. Q, we have talked so highly of you throughout this offseason and how big of an impact you've made, and man, our fans got to see it really first and foremost tonight.
Yes,
We're looking forward to the rest of the year, man. Thanks
Thank
for
you
the
for
time.
having me.